Use the brakes!
There we go.
Shitty game, shitty player, shitty commentary.
Wow. That's all I gotta say, wow. What's up, everyone? We're gonna try out Mega Man 10. What the hell is this music? What the hell is this music? The baddest of the fittest of bad, fucking Proto Man. Proto Man, son. Proto Man. The baddest of the fittest of bad, fucking Proto Man. Proto Man, son. Proto Man. I got an ass cock and a fucking shield. What a cocksucker. Ass cock and a fucking shield. Oh my god. Screw your mother. Screw your dad. What? I was jumping forward, fuck this shit. I was jumping forward, fuck this shit. You laughed at me. You laughed at me. Oh my god. Screw your mother, screw your dad. What? You laughed at me. You laughed at me. You laughed at me. You laughed at me. What a cocksucker. Baddest of the fittest of bad, fucking Proto Man.
Okay.
Proto Man, son.
We got the screen back.
Proto Man. Baddest of the fittest of bad, fucking Proto Man. Proto Man, son. Proto Man.
Alright, I think things are working now. Don't quote me on that, though.
What the hell is this music?
Let's see. What do I want to add?
What the hell is this music?
I already had that.
European staff got to do with this game?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2020! Yes, welcome to a new year.
Okay, what is it I'm looking for the picture? 'Cause that's not working either.
I'm ready for big game streams. I'm ready for hanging out and chilling with you guys. I'm ready for the future.
We got thugs on the floor. We got thugs on the floor.
Proto Man, Proto Man, Mr. Bad. 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 I spawn, I die. I spawn, I die.
Use OBS all morning making videos and then go to a live stream and just things stop working. So, we got our host. Easily amused. Of dark side, Bill. You don't know the power of the dark side. Because they got cookies. Cookies, I like me cookies. Maybe we should get someone else to also host with us. How about we get... Nah, we don't need Technomania. We need... let's see, what do we got? No, hello. You got thugs, you got thugs, you got thugs on the floor. Well, Amaranth is loud on Twitch. I don't think she'd be loud on here. Get some Samsung Assistant in here. Yeah, Samsung Assistant, and I don't know the name of the lady. DSP does not make any fan art of any kind. Hey, Kirk, hey, Target. Yeah, he does not make any fan art. Doesn't make music. He doesn't even make his own thumbnails. Apparently, someone else makes his thumbnails for him. He does absolutely nothing.
Run. She was a fat
Yeah, we gotta
bitch,
listen to this
and
shitty
she
music
fucked
now.
up. So goodbye to that hippo. Thank goodness now we can focus on the rest of the game without her fat ass fucking shit up again. She was greedy.
Besides, what I got is much better than the fan art he shows on his stream anyways.
I'm a hipster in Seattle.
You're the one who decided to move to Seattle. So why are you gonna bitch about people in
I got
Seattle?
14 earrings in my lip.
And he's only got about
Giant
3 minutes to
spacer
go.
on my ear. I shave half of my head and I comb over the rest of the hair over the bald side. Oh,
Who am I
baby,
looking
yeah,
for?
give me my caramel double shot macchiato espresso. And my beard oils, yeah, my beard oil. I need it for my giant Paul Bunyan beard. And also a pair of glasses that have absolutely no use because there's no lenses in them. Because there's no lenses in them, they're only there for show. A hipster in Seattle.
Liquid Richard Productions.
The real West Coast. I love weed. I lost 20 subscribers since the last stream. When motherfuckers come in here and just scream at me, I'm a living meme. I'm a living meme. Just scream at me, and it's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, Webby. Get a fucking life, dog. Real talk. Real talk. Skinny penis. Lean is black. Racists do not bother me. Black people's dick is kind of played out. Black people's dick kind of stings. Say something. Niggas can't take your dick, son. Son. Niggas can't take your dick, son. Can you pick it up for me, Kenneth? I would destroy your face like a machine gun. Like a machine gun. I would destroy your face. I would destroy your face. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck. Automobile wreck. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck. Automobile wreck. Automobile wreck. I'm a fat motherfucker that hated his life for a long time. Why does everybody gotta fuck with me all the time? If they join one more time, I'm going back offline. Both of those girls are overage. I'm raging a couple people that don't ever stage fright. It wasn't staged. It was the best way to make overage girls rage. I have never had sex with an underage person. Liquid Richard wants me to throw a fire-ass verse. It wants me to throw a fire-ass verse on them. BG's 17 and he talks about his dick. What if I'm gay? If my kids grow up to be gay, I'm beating the shit out of them. Pretend you're straight or I beat you to death. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck. Automobile wreck. Automobile wreck. I hope
And his music's still going, damn it. Come on, DSP.
I really wish these 10-year-olds would shut the fuck up. I really wish these 10-year-olds would shut the fuck up. I really wish these 10-year-olds would shut the fuck up. I really wish these 10-year-olds would shut the fuck up.
Like, yeah, the Wing song was kind of bad, but the lyrics in this, why? We don't need these kind of lyrics. These lyrics are trash. I spawn, I die. This is gonna be a great song for when he ever gets around to playing Hades, if he ever does. Hopefully he does, because Hades is a really good game. I want to see him get up and just hate everything about it. Because he sucks at everything. I spawn, I die. I suck at life, I die. Tomorrow I'm going golfing, Sunday I work, so that's gonna be about it. God. What about you guys? What are you guys gonna be doing this weekend?
Is that a mole man? Mole man. Oh my god, monster. Did you see that? Wow. Mole man. Oh god, it's radioactive. A mole man. Whomping stick. Mole man. What is this, mother monsters? Is that a mole man? Mole man. Ew.
He's gonna hate the... What? I died? I didn't get to keep any of my upgrades that I got? Oh no, you go here and you do this to level up. But I had a really good skill. I want it back. Well, playthrough, don't be get it again.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh
Theme
my
park,
God.
which one, James? Dude.
Mole man. Ew. The ground is...
Aw, they get soft play.
Monsters. What is this, mother...
Chase after him.
Oh my god, radioactive. Is that a mole man? Did you see that? Wow.
Well, it was surprising me, T.A. Jack. He's probably got a lot of people like that.
Oh my god, mole man.
Great America. Where's this guy sub chat on, dude? You gotta sub to him for at least 24 hours before you're allowed to talk, and then he bans you anyways. Damn, there's only 97 people watching him? Shit, that's not good for DSP. Only 97 people watching him live. I got a third of the viewers with less than 1% of the subs. Actually, no, I think I might be up to like 2% of his subs, but still. Inactive? Probably not. He just bans whatever gets in his way. As long as you kiss his ass, you'll be fine. The one on the left does a lot of cosplaying stuff. Follow her on Facebook. The one on the right is just that Sam song assistant. But he does. We know he does. That's why the number 1200 was banned for a while, because he got a $1,200 tip in the back. Without mentioning it to anyone. Oh no, guys, he pinched a nerve in his neck. Get ready to give him thousands of dollars. A pinched nerve in his neck, guys. He's gonna go to YouTube. He's gonna have to. Like, he could actually hold a real job. What are my fellow tractors up to this fine morning? You're about to get banned for that, Bershkin. Oh god, DSP needing that breaks. That'd be hilarious if he actually got one.
just want to race. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wings would collaborate with DSP, but DSP won't collaborate with him.
Race. I just want to race. 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 I don't know what you're talking about.
Garbage man, that's a lot of work to do. Even if you're just driving the truck, that's a big truck to handle. If you're actually getting out and picking up the trash cans on it, that's a lot of work. He'll never handle it. I got banned for asking him about his axes. But that's back on Twitch. On YouTube, I don't know if I'm banned yet. Yes, he doesn't need friends, he needs ATM machines, dude. So step up. Hobonomus, how you pronounce it? Halhala. J. Crema, Halhala. Every day is WWE Championship Day, dude. Don't you know that? Hobo. Today's gonna be playing some FallGout. Honestly, we won't be covering the pre-stream because goddamn is he fucking boring when he plays the game. Oh, he's up to 127 viewers. I'm up to 41, so I'm still about a third of the viewers that he has. Even though he has 191,000 subs and I don't. He's not beating ME3 yet. He finally got around to beating Danganronpa 3 last night. I'm doing a lot of overtime, guys. But it's like, it's not overtime. I get paid overtime and work more hours than I'm supposed to. He just plays more video games. Holy shit. Is he really going to be doing half an hour of music? His music's supposed to start at 1:45 and end at 2. He's going on for half an hour of music. Are you shitting me? Piggy's in his chat, but he's like, what are you doing? Your music's supposed to start at 1:45 and end at 2.
Here it comes, gonna cheap out the window, yeah. Dick lightning, dick lightning. You thought that you could hit him, but he threw a fucking spear. Dick lightning, dick lightning. It's a scream. The chicks will cream for dick lightning.
He's supposed to cut back on the music, and he's not. Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Good morning.
There we go,
everybody.
finally.
Hello, how is everyone today? Welcome to the stream, my friends. On this lovely day, ladies and
Yay, we're
gentlemen,
at
today is a
39
brand new
viewers,
day.
woohoo.
Today is the beginning of the rest of the gaming year. And you might be wondering what I mean by that.
Uh-oh.
What am I referencing?
What the fuck is he
exactly?
talking about?
Beginning of the rest of the gaming year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. I have completed Danganronpa V3.
Yes, finally.
It only took 65 gameplay hours, 4 and
He's got
a half
139 now.
months of streams. I actually counted 26 separate streams to beat the game. But it
Because
is officially
you
done.
dragged it
Last
out.
night I went extra late.
You
on my
dragged it
late
out
stream
forever.
to finish it. And the
You
way that I want to kind
dragged
of think
it out
about this
forever.
is
It's a 39-hour game.
that really was kind of like
You nearly
the last
doubled the
major
length of
holdover
it.
remnant of the first half of
How?
the gaming year for me. I'm still playing Mass Effect 3, but I will beat that sooner rather than later. I'm playing it twice over the course of the weekend, and I feel either that or maybe one more session, and we're going to wrap that up too. But really, Danganronpa really was the major holdover game that was just taking forever to beat. It seemed like the end was never, ever in sight. If you remember, multiple times during the course of me playing the game, I had to keep changing
no
my streaming
updates.
schedule to
Latest
try to play it
is so what
more.
we had yesterday,
Because I
sadly.
realized if I kept playing it at the pace I was playing it, I was never going to beat the game. Okay?
Snort.
So, it's finally done. And I like to think that now we can start to focus on new content, new games, and the future of the year. All the great stuff that's actually coming up. You know, I'm very excited. So, I'm very happy to finally be finishing up one of the craziest, longest running playthroughs I've been doing. If you want my full opinion on
Because
the game,
you dragged it out
see the ending,
forever.
you can check it out right now on DSP Gaming on Demand. It's live here.
Forever. You,
I streamed
motherfucker.
like 3.5, 4
You
hours.
dragged it out
Usually I stream
forever.
2. But I wanted that game done. You know, I wanted it to be over with so we could move on. And it was grueling, a grueling endeavor, but I got through it.
And like he had to go up against the
So now we
Minotaur
move
or
on
something.
to bigger and better things. And
I
by
was
the
just
way,
playing a video game.
it should be said I am not, and I repeat, I am not doing a viewer's choice playthrough anytime soon. I did so many viewer's choice playthroughs in a short period.
Because you have
of time
no
that
other
ended up being
options.
such insanely
Because you
long,
have
lengthy games
nothing
that
to
I
offer
gotta give it a
anyone.
rest at this point. Okay, so don't expect any new viewer's choice stuff from me in the near future. Okay. So, all that being said, my friends, welcome to the stream. Today, indeed, is
I
Friday,
was up to 161
the
viewers.
30th of July,
Yay.
2021, and I am DSP, and I welcome you here to my first of 2 gameplay streams. Today should be a pretty
Yeah, poor
solid
Divinity.
streaming day.
He will never touch
all
it again.
gameplay all day long. We start off with the continuation of Fallout New Vegas, and right now I am right into the thick of things. After 60 gameplay hours of this playthrough, we are doing stuff on the
Raw
strip.
DSP just went down.
I
Uh-oh.
believe today we're going to start off today
That's
doing
not good.
the quest line with Rex the robot dog. Excuse me. And then we're going to just take it from there and see what comes up next after that. There's plenty to do on the strip. I'm thinking just off the top of my head, there's at least 2 to 3 more major quest lines on the
No
strip
new marathons
to do
yet.
before we even continue with the main story of the game. So we got a lot to do. It should be a fun, chill, and entertaining stream today. Especially if you
Raw
like Fallout.
and
If you
DDM are
like-
down?
if you
Oh,
like the
shit.
Fallout stuff all along. You should be pleasantly entertained and surprised today. I think it will be a good day. All right. Later tonight, the late stream is my late night stream, my weekly late night
Yeah,
stream.
normally I'd
Oh.
see them right on the front page.
Throwback Street Fighter fun. Old school good stuff.
Oh shit, that was
And
loud.
that's going to be at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Ooh.
Yeah, it went down after 20 minutes and 17 seconds of being up.
And it should be a good time. I always do this.
Well, that's not
once a
good.
week. Play old school Street Fighter. It ends up being a great time because I get to
A great
not
time,
only
guys.
play
I get to
games
sit
that I grew
there
up with in
and
arcades
bitch about
back in the
lag
day,
all
but I get to
day.
share my knowledge with all of you. Many people usually have a lot of questions about, gee, how does this game work, or how was it like back in the day when you played these in arcades? And
Yeah, Divinity 2 was a
stuff like
great
that.
game, but
And
he's
it's
never
a
going to
great
play it
time for a
again.
chill hangout session while I'm playing old school gameplay. So join me tonight.
So maybe it's not going after the detractors, maybe it's just
6:45 p.m.
YouTube
Pacific
being
time for that
stupid.
fun. Tomorrow, we will swing back
Bunch
to
of people
Skyward
going down
Sword
at once.
HD, entering the
Although it
4th
could be,
dungeon.
you know
Likely
who,
we'll beat
but-
it because these dungeons haven't been too long. I'd say the longest dungeon so far has been about, what, 2 hours?
True.
So likely we'll end up beating this dungeon, which is great. We'll make good progress tomorrow. And then tomorrow night will be Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition, we are luckily coming
Solar
to the
Storm
end of
just
the
hit
game.
the
We're
East
heading into the
Coast.
final stretch, the
Yeah, that
final
could be
leg
it.
of the story, where all hell breaks loose, the crap hits the fan, right?
Snort.
All the eggs that are in the same basket hatch. The rubber meets the road. The pedal hits the metal. You know what I'm
Hey, he
saying.
just broke 200
It's the end of the
viewers.
game. It's
Congratulations,
action-packed at the
DSP.
same time.
You only have
The game pretty much is just
191,000
a combat
subs.
shooter with no RPG elements at all in it. So, it's probably going to be pretty damn grindy if it's like what the rest of the game has been. Okay?
191,000
We're almost at
subs,
the end of that one,
210
too,
viewers.
which is great, 'cause
Good
we're
job,
gonna officially
DSP.
beat Mass Effect 3. That means we can now do all Game Pass stuff. Seriously, I'm actually very excited to jump into Microsoft Game Pass and try a variety of games in the month of August, and we're going to be able to do that very shortly. So that's cool. So then on Sunday, we're going to do more Fallout New Vegas, and on Sunday night, it'll be my next stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, I've only played Microsoft Flight Simulator once. The first hour was tutorial. Admittedly, it was boring, but I had to learn the ins
You're
and outs of how to
boring.
fly the plane. Then
And you could have done it off
we went
stream.
on a
Uh-oh.
couple of tours. We went over New York City, and then we went over Toronto, Canada, and it was pretty nice.
And then he went over the
Really,
Atlantic Ocean.
I feel like
it was like on
if you know
Ontario,
what
not
you're
Atlantic
looking for,
Ocean.
like, for example, if
But
I
don't tell
flew
him
to
that.
New
He
York
was
City and I
so
was like, man, I
sure
wanna look at
he was over the
Times
Atlantic
Square,
Ocean, though. It was
I want
fucking
to fly
hilarious.
Little Italy, Chinatown, and I don't know, the Statue of Liberty. Then it would have been exciting because I would have looked up those locations earlier, known where they were in relation to the Manhattan Island, and looked for them specifically as we flew over. Instead, I didn't know, and I just kind of flew over and didn't know what I was looking at. And I mean, we saw a few things, but it was a little frustrating that we didn't actually find anything that was too noteworthy, you know? So I actually
Snort.
feel like if you go into it knowing, oh, today we're going to do this, this, and this, you can look up landmarks ahead of time and where they are in relation to where you're about to fly, and maybe you can actually look for those things in the game, you know? That's kind of cool. So anyway, it was pretty nice, and what we're going to do on Sunday is we're going to do all flights, no training. Fuck the training. We're done with that shit. And, you know, what we'll do...
Immediately
like, we could do
crashes. I'm
something
calling it
live.
now.
Like, you could do something actually on the
Exactly
live
right.
world, how
Rock
the weather
light.
actually is in certain places, but then maybe we could do a simulation where you could control the weather and the time of day and stuff.
Snort.
So I think we'll do that. I think we'll mess around with that on Sunday night, and it should be pretty neat, I feel. It should be fun. Yeah, so my rule
Should
is the top tipper can
be
pick
fun,
the
but it won't
destination for
be,
the next stream. I mean,
'cause he's a
we
piece
do
of
stuff
shit.
like that. Like, oh, if you're the top contributor of the stream, you can choose one of the places we'll go next time we play. You see, that definitely is doable. So,
Definitely doable, guys.
yes, pretty exciting. That's Sunday night. I'm excited for that, honestly. And then on Monday, more Skyward Sword HD and more Mass Effect 3 on the late stream, and that's the streaming week for me. What I'm hoping is maybe we can even beat Mass Effect 3 on Monday night. I doubt it, though. I think that there's
Yeah,
about
he's on easy mode,
6
but he's still
hours
going to
left in the
crash.
game. I want to say it's the finale.
Won't
of the
surprise
game,
me. He
everything.
won't remember anything that he
Everything.
learned from the first stream.
So likely we got like 6 hours left, so probably 3 more streams to wrap it up. Okay? Okay, it should be good
Snort.
stuff. Tsunami Carl says, can we try different aircrafts? Yes, I don't know how, but if people can explain to me how to do it, yes. Stoic says, can we conjure a tornado? I don't know, can you? See, I don't know. I don't know how the game works.
Can
Apparently
you?
can't control the weather. I don't know if the game's going to allow you to make, like, giant natural disasters and shit. You know, like, can you make Godzilla show up and you got to fly around them? I don't know.
That would be pretty cool.
I don't know, but that'd be cool. Right? Ooh. Anyway, guys.
Snort.
It's going to be a great
Ah.
weekend. And then next week, here's the cool thing about next week. First of all, as of next week, we're going to be wrapping up all the stuff that's lingering. You know, Mass Effect 3 is going to finish. That means that outside of weekly sessions of Street Fighter and doing some Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'm going to have a few night streams open during the week to do whatever
Do
I
whatever
want.
the fuck I want,
And we
guys.
can definitely dive deep into Microsoft Game Pass. In fact, what we need to do is a night stream this coming week. I don't know what day it'll be yet, but a night stream in order to pick games for me to play during my upcoming Game Pass marathon. And ladies and gentlemen, now that we have finished Danganronpa, and now that we're
Snort.
on the precipice of stepping into August, ladies and gentlemen, we can now talk about the scheduling of the upcoming marathon, which I'm very excited for. If you
Oh,
don't
there
know
it
what I'm
goes.
talking
Finally
about,
announced it.
we're doing a
Upcoming
gameplay marathon that first weekend of August. The reason being we're celebrating hitting a record number of members here on the channel, DSP Gaming. It was a goal of 200 members that I wanted to hit by the end of July, and we hit it relatively, early on in the month of July.
Because of all the stock accounts by OSC.
Okay? The way it's going to work is that one night in this coming week, I don't know when yet, it'll be probably, I'm thinking like Wednesday-ish, Thursday-ish night, something like that. We're going to jump on the Game Pass together. We're going to look at all the games. Some of the games I've already tagged to try out.
He's going to spend an entire stream looking at games in Game Pass. Not playing games, looking at games.
We're going to determine what games I want to play for the marathon. In fact, what we might do, I'll probably take like a notepad and I'll say, okay, guys, let's pick suggestions. And you guys will say all the suggestions. And what I might do is like take them and put them into a poll, and you guys could vote live on what games to be during the marathon and stuff like that. Okay? So, pretty exciting. And I hope that you guys will join me for that. It should be a good time. Definitely should be a good time determining what we're going to do for the marathon. All right? And then the marathon will be not this weekend, but next weekend. Likely Saturday or Sunday. I'm not exactly sure of the date yet.
Yeah, Vanity so far has been banned, but he might be coming back.
But we will have a marathon stream. What it'll
He's
be
doing another marathon, yes. He's gotta.
In the morning. It'll be whatever we picked during that late night stream. Probably, I'm going to guess what we'll do is we'll probably pick 5 games and then maybe do a few backups. Because you never know with these marathons what's going to happen. Sometimes you have a game you plan on playing and you think it's going to be good, and you start playing it and it ends up being not so good. Or it ends up being something that's not what you expected, and you just want to go on to the next thing. So rather than say, oh, it's 5 games and each game will commit to playing like a full hour, I'd rather have a couple backup games too. So that way, if a couple end up not being so good, you could jump to the next. You see? That's the good thing about the flexibility of Game Pass. None of these games cost anything additional. So it doesn't matter if I go in here with 4 games, 6 games, or 27 games. No matter what it is, they're all ready to go, and I don't have to worry about spending money. You know what I'm saying?
Spending my money on my business, so that way I can spend it on WWE Champions and DoorDash.
For this event, it'll be a marathon where we're going to be trying
Very
out
excited for
games
more WWE Championship polls.
Some of those games, if they end up being entertaining enough, might even turn into full playthroughs right here on the channel. Okay? And in addition to that, excuse me, also, during that event, it will be the next episode of the brand spanking new show,
Feasting with the King.
Feasting with the King. Yeah.
What the fuck? Shut the fuck up.
Feasting with the King. Yes.
Shut up.
So, what will also happen this coming week, we will talk about it over the course of this weekend right now, and we will try to determine what kind of cuisine you guys would like me to try for the next live episode of Feasting with the King. Okay? So let me know some ideas. And what I would suggest is, if you guys don't know, I live in a town called Renton, Washington. And so people might want to
all know that.
What kind of food is like delivery-wise available in Phil's area? Are there any things you'd like to see me try? My ideas so far are as follows, all right? Thai food, Filipino, or is it Filipino food? Yeah, it would be like, no, not Filipino food. Wait. Yeah, it is Filipino food. No, why am I having, yeah, I didn't think it is. Yeah, why am I having a brain fart? It's Filipino food. There's a restaurant around here that is all Filipino food.
What the hell is wrong with that?
I've never tried it before.
Besides everything we already know, obviously.
So I actually have absolutely no idea what kind of food, they
obviously not
have
only
there,
knows where he lives, but apparently he lives near him.
Thai food, Filipino food.
Like, close enough that he might, start stalking him, which is hilarious.
We could do Mexican because there's a ton of Mexican restaurants around here that I could order from. Or we could go with Sonic, which is what was the alternate choice last time around when we were going to do this. It was between Sonic and Indian food.
Sonic cuisine, guys.
Those are my ideas right now. But it's up to you guys. If you guys think of some other ideas of things that are viable to try out, I would be open to suggestion of what kind of food you guys would be interested in seeing me try out. Okay? And what we're going to do, just like we did last time around, we'll do a poll during the course of the second half of this coming week. And it'll be on my DSP Gaming channel here on the community tab, where people will vote on what cuisine they want to see me do for this special episode, or new episode of Feasting with the King. And then, whatever the poll determines, that morning, when we're actually live doing the stream, I'm going to open up the app to order food, and we're going to go through the menu, and we're going to pick out certain things together that I'm going to try. Cause that's exactly
so exciting. I can't wait to see him eat more food on stream, guys.
This,
Aren't you just so excited about that?
Spicy tandoori chili chicken. Yeah, those are the two things that we picked, and they were really good. Okay?
If I was doing something like this, I'd be going to a Chinese place down the road from me. And by down the road, I mean Midwest style of down the road, like, 10 miles.
Tsunami Carl says, Filipino food is good for chicken and pork adobo. Pancit, which is known as stir-fried noodles. Lumpia Shanghai. Filipino spring rolls. Oh, wow. Sounds interesting. It definitely sounds interesting. There's a restaurant around here. I forget the name of it. But we never went to it. We drive by all the time, and we never went there. We looked at the menu once, and apparently there's a very unique kind of fried chicken that they do in the Philippines. That's very different from the fried chicken they do all over the rest of the world. So maybe I'll try that too. I don't know. Anyway, so all this is exciting because this week we're going to get to do Game Pass stuff. This week we're going to pick the games that I'm going to do during the Game Pass marathon. This week people are going to be voting on the cuisine for the upcoming Feasting with the King. This is all exciting stuff coming up over the course of the next week. Very exciting. I'm I'm pumped for this. It's going to be a good time coming up, man. All right, well, Ali Corny Carl says, I'm Indian. I want to say I thought your review of Indian food was cute because you did a good job of being respectful. Well, yeah, I'm not going to be, even if I don't like the cuisine, I'm not going to be a dick. I'm going to be honest about
He's going to be a dick
is.
just because he's
what if
dick,
I try
not
something
because he doesn't like
spicy?
it.
It's just not my cup of tea. I'll say, well, whoa, my God, it's spicy as shit. But I can't handle that level. It doesn't mean that someone else might not like it, Now, if you have it...
Well, I think that's why he's calling it Feasting with the King, Jay Kramer, because, yes, DSP tries it and stuff you can do as well.
Maybe I'll be a
Feasting
little
with the King
bit
is
more
him stuffing his face on camera.
critical of it, but, I'm not going to be a dick. Okay. So anyway, all this is coming.
It's not authentic and finding
over
Rent
the
in here.
course of
Not
the next
wrong.
week. How exciting,
You can
right?
find him in
Next
Ren.
weekend
He's
will be the
definitely not
marathon event.
authentic.
That'll be cool.
100% zero
then
authenticity.
We don't really have anything going on in the realm of new releases.
Yeah,
until
he's broken
Hades comes out, and I believe
221.
That's on the 12th.
I'm at 84.
So we're gonna have a full
Woohoo.
week to focus
Over
in
a
on
third
just
of the viewers he
Fallout and
has.
probably finishing up
He's got
Skyward
191,000
Sword,
subs.
and for doing all Game Pass stuff. Like, I'm be very happy to just sink in and play some Game Pass games over the course of that week until new releases start hitting.
Yeah,
It's good
he
stuff.
couldn't lose weight if he tried. He'd give up.
Really? People do that? Ali Corny Carl says, I appreciate that because a lot of reviewers act like our food is gross for views. There's a billion of us. It's not gross to us. Who says that? Why? Listen, I'm sure in every cuisine there's going to be something that's not to your taste, and there's going to be something that you probably are grossed out at, right? I mean,
Yeah.
admittedly, I know for a
This
fact
is how
that
you don't
Indian food,
devour,
there's some food that's
making sure you don't
fucking
actually
crazy-ass
touch
spicy.
the fork
Because
with
I
your
used to
teeth.
work for an Indian family. They owned the store that I used to work at when I was in high school. And the family members would come in with like curry and stuff.
You
Tupperware
work?
containers
I
to eat
highly
when
doubt
they were
that.
like at lunch and stuff. And sometimes they would put it in a microwave, and I would be like, "Oh my God, my nose!" I'm like, "Dude, what is that? Like, you're gonna kill me! I can't." What kind of scent is this? It's like it's El Fuego in my nose. Like, dude, the spice is out of control. And they explained, they were like, "This is all veggies." And because it's all veggies, it's not very flavorful. So that's when they add a ton of spices to it to make it flavorful. Because actually a lot of the family members were vegetarians. They actually didn't eat any protein. They were just heavy vegetarians. So they were just eating very spicy veggies and stuff. And I'm like, damn. Now, listen, you can be honest and be like, okay,
He's gotten
it's not my
fired from
cup of
every
tea,
single
but it
job he's
doesn't
ever
mean that You're
worked.
like, dude, this is disgusting. I'm going to throw up or whatever. Everyone has different tastes, Everyone has different tastes. And it's okay to
I think
have
you mentioned
different
you
tastes.
haven't defined before,
As I get
Kumo.
older, I realize
Isn't that the guy who
variety
wants
is
to
really
become a
cool.
video
I
game
like
player or
trying
whatever?
new things and being adventurous when it comes to cuisine and stuff because you never know what you've been missing out on. I mean, for the first half of my life, I never really tried anything too adventurous or different. And then when I actually started trying new cuisines and things in the last 10, 15 years, my eyes were open to how amazing food can be if you give it a chance.
Top 20 most overrated
I
garbage
told you,
anime.
one of the weirdest things I ever ate
It
was
pops
a
right
whole
up.
fish
Damn.
that looked like just a fucking whole fish. It didn't even look like it was cooked. I was like, dude, this is going to be disgusting. It's going to be scaly and crunchy and nasty. and I go to eat it, it flakes off soft as hell. I put it in my mouth. It's seasoned perfectly. It melts in my mouth. I'm like, dude, what is this? How could I be so ignorant? You know?
You're you. That's how you can be so ignorant.
So anyway, you know, this is exciting to me to be trying new cuisines, and especially now I get to integrate that into my streams. How cool is that? I get to integrate being adventurous into my own streams. Pretty sweet. When will the poll go live? Sometime over the course of this week. What we'll do is we'll talk about it over the course of this weekend, and likely when I come back from break on Wednesday-ish, that's when I'll put up the poll, and you guys will be able to vote for like 2-3 days.
Snort.
Yes, CD Projekt 7, it had its eyes still. The fish still had its eyes. It looked to me, I was like, oh god, this is gonna be disgusting and unappetizing. I ate it, I was like, dude, this is the fucking one of the best things I ever ate. It was so good. Okay. What did Golden Cold say? I missed it. He said, can you try vegan food? Yes. If there, let me put it this way. As long
Vegan,
as
you
it's
mean
not
cardboard?
insanely expensive cuisine. Like, I'm not going to go, oh, Phil, order from a steakhouse where a steak's like $70. No, I'm not doing that. Especially because how stupid would that be to order gourmet, high-end food and then have it delivered and it's ruined because it sits in someone's car for fucking 45 minutes, right? No, we're not doing that. But as long as it's food that's reasonably priced.
Hey, Chris Falco, and why is it sitting in the car for
Okay.
45 minutes?
And it's a cuisine
Are you
that's
ordering from a
available
place that's
for
45
delivery
minutes
within a
away?
short period of time.
I mean, I wouldn't be doing
then
that
yes,
if I was
it's
trying to get fresh
eligible.
food, dude.
Whether it's vegan or
He's got plenty of places
vegetarian
near
food,
him that he
or
doesn't need to
it's
order
a
from
cuisine
45 minutes
of
away.
a certain culture in the world. Whether it's even, like I said, Sonic, I think is interesting, and here's why. I see ads for Sonic all the time on TV. Sonic is only in certain parts of the country. It's actually not a countrywide thing, and I've only had it a few times. They have certain kinds of burgers, they have chicken sandwiches, they have hot dogs, they have sides that are unique, and they have unique drinks too. They're a lot different. They differentiate themselves from other fast food places. And even if it ends up being not great, it would still be something different for variety's sake for me to try and be interesting.
If he gets a Steam Deck, it's going to be hilarious.
So,
Since he doesn't need one. He doesn't do online games like that with Steam Deck. Or PC games, I mean.
So that being said, good stuff coming this week, okay?
So remember
Now-
when the Sonic near me opened up and they had to have
I have a
police
couple
out there
quick things to
directing
talk
traffic.
about.
Yeah, why wouldn't he
see
wear
what
the
I can
Sonic
do.
hat while eating Sonic? That'd be hilarious.
Shit. I should have written them down because one of them has to do with the channel stuff. And now for some reason I'm having a brain fart and I can't remember what it is. And that's not good.
Gin Brain. Gin Brain. Ginny, 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 Gin Brain.
Crap. Well, I
What are you
guess,
streaming, Chris Falco?
I guess I'll have to think about it and try to remember it later. This is what happens when you got so much going on. You forget about certain things going on. This is one thing I'd totally forgotten about. Damn, what was it? I was going to talk about it. It was at the tip of my tongue, too. Son of a bitch. Oh, well.
Delaying stream.
I'm sure if it's important, I'll think about it later and be angry that I forgot about it. Anyway, let's do a quick plug segment. I have a couple quick news things to talk about today in the realm of gaming. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me.
Yeah, you could
If
do
you
the
like my
Game Pass
content,
search
if you
thing
like my
during a
streams,
pre-stream
if you
instead
support
of
me and you wanna see me
wasting an
continue to be
entire
successful
stream
in
just
the long
doing
run,
that.
I'm gonna keep doing what I love for a living. Please consider contributing.
Holla
to
holla
the
for the
organization.
dollar,
Subscribe.
Warren.
I am completely crowdfunded, meaning I don't have any sponsorships or partnerships with anyone. The only income I get is from you guys on my live streams. That's pretty much it. So I appreciate anyone who likes the content and not only comes to chill with me, but also goes above and beyond and contributes to said streams to keep them going. All right? There are many, many ways that you can contribute. First of all, you can become a channel member. When you become a channel member, you get many different benefits, including a highlighted name in stream chat, not having to abide by the slow mode rules, getting access to all the emotes, and also
Uh-oh.
we're currently at 222 supporters. The record high we had was 223. So every day we have potential to hit a new record high. By the way, when we hit 225 supporters, a new emote slot will be unlocked where I can add a new emote for all you guys who are members, all right? So please
Snort.
consider becoming a member to the channel. Also, you can do a super chat or a super sticker. If you do those, you get pop-up messages in the stream chat to say, you know, as a way of celebrating your contribution, and I will give you a shout-out for those, okay? Or you could tip me. Now, admittedly, if you tip me, this is the
Helps
best
me
way
the
to
most.
contribute. Why? Because tips I get immediately to put towards important things. We're at the end of the month. Guess what that means? First week of August, a bunch of bills come due, and your tips help directly with affording those bills. Okay? When you tip me, I'll give you a shout out as long as your message is positive and it's not derailing to the stream. And also, we have tips rewards in effect as a way of saying thanks so much for your contributions. If you raise $50 in tips on today's stream, I will put on my gunner glasses. If you raise $100 in tips, I will put on a vest of your choice. Now, yesterday, I wore the gold and I wore the denim vests. So today, the eligible vests will be.
I'm trying to find a way to make
follows.
a emo of
The
DSP getting salt poured in his mouth, but I don't know how yet.
No.
Adachi, holla holla.
No. Yeah, that is wrong, because I wore the beige right before that. So actually, it would be the platinum, the red, the blue, and the camo vest would be eligible for today. Now, you know what? I have to do a veto on the platinum. You want to know why?
It's too hot.
I'll tell you why. I'm going to be honest with you all up front. It's 90 degrees here today. We're having another heat wave.
Vetoing the
last heat
platinum.
Wave, but it's still crazy hot here today. And already in my office, with the air conditioner blasting, it's 80 degrees in the office. I have it on maximum blast. It's 80 degrees in my office. If I put on that fucking platinum vest, I'm going to be sweating profusely the whole stream. And I don't want to be grossed out and disgusted the whole stream and feeling uncomfortable when I'm supposed to be having a fun, chill stream with you guys. All right? So it's too heavy. If it were a lighter vest, I would say I don't care, but it's too fucking heavy. It's supposed to be a winter vest. And I'm not going to be wearing it in 90-degree weather. All right? I have a thermometer in my office. Yes, my air conditioner has a built-in thermometer on the front of it. It just went down to 79 degrees. Yes, my air conditioner is working well, as I've explained. This room, in particular, my office, is on the front of my house, and during the afternoons of the summer, the sun beats on the front of my house and warms up this room like a clay oven.
He hates that platinum vest so much.
The homes were built to retain
He's got those kind of you wheel from room to room so you can move him around to whatever room you need him to.
It actually used to be
His condo association does not allow window units.
You never had heat that would heat up your house. These houses don't even have central air.
Snort.
The vast majority of people in this area don't have any air conditioning at all. I only have it because I bought freestanding air conditioners because it got so hot and I needed to cool down my equipment over the last several years, okay?
Shazayoi, how you doing?
These buildings are meant to retain heat for the winter, so you don't have to spend a lot of money in the winter. So this room literally heats up like an oven in the afternoon, and there's nothing I can do but turn the air conditioner all the way up. So right now my air conditioner is on max blast. Please, I have it set to like cool the room to like 65 degrees. The best it can do is 80. Because it's so hot
afternoon, dude.
Can you imagine if the air conditioner was off? It would probably be like 95 degrees in here. So, no, I'm not wearing a platinum vest in this kind of weather. And if you have a problem with that, you probably weren't anyone that was going to contribute anyway. Because most people who demand a certain vest usually are people who are trying to be dicks to me anyway and would not care the fact that it would be unhealthy for me to wear that vest today. So I don't care.
Unhealthy, guys. It would be unhealthy for me to wear that vest.
Okay. So, yeah. Instead, we're going to have... Let's do... I'm trying to think what are the lighter vests, but we just did beige. So we'll do the red, the blue, the camo, and the gray. Those will be the 4 vests that are eligible for today. Okay?
I might be able to make it. I should be able to make a great shamer.
Today.
I got golf in the morning, but I'll be home before
if we
that
get
happens.
The full
I should
goal
anyways.
Today. It'll be $150, and that means I'll put on my cowboy hat. And that's the full ensemble. Now, I am working on trying to get other hats so that I can actually alternate and not just wear the cowboy hat all the time. Because I'm realizing wearing it, like, so frequently takes away how, you know, the hat being special. And the fact that I wear the hat specifically for Ask the King, but now I wore it yesterday, I was like, oh, it's kind of weird because I almost wear this all the time now. So, I'm trying to find other hats and stuff to wear. Okay? You know, if you guys have any ideas of hats to wear, let me know.
Yeah, wear the Yoshi hat. Wear the Sonic hat.
I can find.
People want to see you wear those hats, but you refuse to wear them, jackass. Take a sip.
All right, this is cool. I get to ban a few people who are being complete dicks to me.
Oh, he's so happy. He gets to
like,
ban people.
Are saying, oh, you don't care about your viewers. You won't wear the platinum vest. Fuck off. No, I mean it. Fuck off. Don't come back. If you're someone who
he's salty.
You're watching and you actually want them to suffer, you actually want them to get sick and overheat, then fuck off. Don't watch my streams. I don't care about you. I don't want you here. If you actually want to hurt me,
you want to hurt me, guys. You're trying to hurt me.
That the problem is there's people like this all over the internet. Because they're anonymous. Oh, I can get away with it. I can just be nasty to fucking people, you know, as much as I want. No, you can't. Not on my streams. Get out. Okay.
Lean in manual ban.
All right. So anyway, guys. Yes, any contributions are appreciated. I'll give you a shout out if you contribute, as long as you're not being negative. And thank you in advance for any contributions. I really do appreciate it. Let's make this Tips Goals happen and do some fun stuff together here today. Okay. Let's talk about gaming news. Some delays, which kind of sucks, but at the same time ain't so bad, I guess. So Kena Bridge of Spirits, that was supposed to come out in late August, got delayed by a month, and is now supposedly going to be coming out in late September. Some people, all right, are
Yes,
having
he is a
issues with
computer. He's not a human.
Some people are like, oh my god, a month? A month? How can we live without Kena Bridge of Spirits for a month? Like, I don't know how we're ever gonna make do with this. Kena was originally gonna come out. Is it Kena or Kena? I don't even know how to say it. Kena? Kena? I don't know how to fucking say it. It was supposed to come out on the 24th of August, and now supposedly it's coming out the very end of September. Okay? It's a PS5 exclusive, by the way. I'm not too worried about it being delayed a month. If they can actually do significant patching to the game and make it better, great. But I don't know if they're going to be able to. You know, like, realistically, what are you going to fix?
Yeah, they're
What
going
are
to
they really
ban
trying to fix
DSP
unless
from
maybe they
YouTube.
found some kind of a really annoying...
Yeah, we lost
like,
CD
bug or
Projekt 7's
something
name.
and
It's
wanna
hilarious.
fucking get it out of there. I don't know, but... You know, pushing it a month doesn't really affect much. Taking a look at the game release schedule, in late September, you got games like Diablo 2 Resurrected and
Yes.
Lost Judgment. But I don't think it's really going to affect it too much being delayed the month. I think that's fine. A game that did not currently have a
visited
release date
Boogie.
and wasn't getting a release date, which is kind of weird, that's now officially been delayed. Horizon Forbidden West has been delayed until 2022. Much like God of War, and much like all these major games that we were all looking forward to this year, and these games were just not getting release dates, well, they're all being pushed to next year.
Good.
Okay, now here's the
A
thing.
delayed game has a chance of being great.
Some people will be very upset about this. Oh my god, no God of War. No Horizon. What am I gaming for? What's going on here? Why do I even bother? I'm so frustrated. Everything's delayed. What a bunch of fucking bullshit. And it's well within
Oh,
your right
shit. Thank you,
to
gamer.
act like that.
I already got you on there, but
know,
fuck it.
if
You
we're
get more
loving
exclamation
those
points
games,
now.
And you really were dying for these to come out, especially because, let's face it, those games likely were going to be a showcase.
Exclamation
of what
points for the
PS5 can
win.
do.
Holla holla for the
Even
dollar
though they're cross-platform,
dollar.
I think a lot of people are looking forward to those games saying, man, I can't wait to play a full next-gen game experience on my PS5, right? But I think some people overreact and tend to get too angry about stuff like this. Like, I would rather these games be delayed and come out amazing with, you know, full-fledged, amazing, riveting, next-gen gameplay, amazing visuals and everything, rather than coming out and feeling rushed or even worse. Imagine if those games come out and they're just not that good because it doesn't feel like they put enough time into them and it feels too much like the previous
Boogie's
game.
very
You know
boring.
what
I
I'm
tried
saying?
watching
Like,
before.
imagine
It
if
doesn't
Horizon
do very well.
feels exactly like the last Horizon with nothing new and anything. Like, wow, I waited all this time for this game to come out and it's the same fucking game.
Wow,
So,
I read this great book, guys.
I would rather they
The
take
next
their
book
time
was
pump out
just
these
a
games and make
book in
them
the series.
better
Snort.
than them rush out a game that's not so good. You know what I'm saying? Let them delay it till next year. Let it come out next year and be good. Next year right now is stacking up to be an amazing gaming year because it'll be year 2 for these new consoles. And I get the feeling we're going to see a lot of games that are finally going to utilize the full power of these new consoles coming out and blow us away. That's kind of my feeling anyway. Hold on one second, guys. Let me see. I think. Yeah. So,
The fuck is he doing?
my wife left for work, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the air conditioners in the whole house. Give me a second to go do that. I'll be right back, and then we'll finish up pre-stream.
Is he really just... Why can't you do this during your break? Why is he not going to do that during it? He takes a break no matter what. So why not do this during his break?
Okay.
Well, the AC would only benefit her when she's home. He doesn't gonna do anything that benefits her.
All right, good. So now I'll have the air conditioner. I have 2 air conditioners, one in each of the offices, I call them. So now this will be blowing and cooling down the house. Like I said, it is 90-some degrees today outside, and we're gonna need these blasting to try to keep the house cool today. So now that my wife's gone, I said, I can turn them all on because I can open the door of my office. You know, no one will hear me yelling as I do commentary on games today. So, all right.
Yes, I mean, but why didn't Kat have
Is
the
it sad to learn
AC
that
turned
game
on
you're
in her
absolutely
office?
anticipating heavily is delayed? Yes, obviously. At the same time, hopefully these games end up turning out really, really, really good and end up being great showcases of what the
I hope
PlayStation
Chat
5
brings it
can
up.
do.
Oh,
I'm
Chat's
okay with
bringing
the
up
delay
Chris
as long as
Chan.
games end up coming out and being really, really polished and good when they do come out. So, am I
Okay.
disappointed? Yeah, like I
Like
told
you
you
could
guys,
pick up an
earlier this
axe.
year, people were asking me, what are the biggest games you're anticipating for 2021? And I said, Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon. Guess what 3 games aren't coming out in 2021? The 3 that I wanted the most. I knew this was going to happen. So that's why earlier this year I didn't get too hyped about game releases and stuff. I said, let's just wait and see what's actually coming out this year before we all get so excited.
And no central
And
air
it looks
heating.
like my
Falling apart, had water issues.
reluctance to jump on the hype
But he
bandwagon
wanted to move to a gated
actually
community, so.
paid off because now I didn't get overhyped about something that's not coming out, right? Zen Shuriken, this is more about cooling the house down. He says, I don't understand. You had your office door closed with the air conditioner running, and it was still almost 80 degrees. Why are you opening the door? Allow me to explain. I only have 2 air
Fuck you.
conditioners. They're both on this
That's
side of the house because
explanation.
this side of the house is the windows that can open and I can vent the air conditioners out the window. I can't put an air conditioner downstairs because there's literally no windows that open downstairs. I have bay windows that always stay closed. And my back door is a giant opening screen door. I can't put it in there either. So I can only put air conditioners on my top floor. So right now I have 2 air conditioners on this side of the house. And what I do is when I want to cool down the house, I turn them both on. I open both doors. And I close the bathroom door in the hallway. This allows these air conditioners to cool this entire top floor. What happens is it just blows the cold air down like a tunnel down the hallway into the bedroom and into the stairwell. And then it goes down the stairs downstairs. The thing is, downstairs usually doesn't heat up that much. It's usually the upstairs that heats up. I mean, heat rises, right? And like I said, it's these 2 rooms that are facing the sun in the afternoon that heat up like ovens. So having the air conditioners in these rooms cools down those 2 rooms, stops the heat from building, and then pushes the cold air through the rest of the house. If I had this door closed, I'd only have 1 air conditioner trying to cool the entire house. That ain't gonna work. And by the way, it barely works. Remember when we had that heat wave a month ago? It didn't work at all. Having the 2 air conditioners pumping wasn't even working. So what we're gonna try to do for next year, we're gonna try to buy a 3rd air conditioner.
We're
and put
gonna
that in the
try.
bedroom. So now the entire every major
Try,
room on
what?
the top floor would have.
You gotta hunt them
conditioner.
down in the woods, see if
All
you
3
can't catch
pumping.
one in the wild.
Hopefully that's enough
Try
for
to buy
the top
one.
floor at least.
Just buy
And then
one,
another little
jackass.
sneaky
It's not
way we can
that
just hide out
expensive.
on the top floor. Because man, it was
Especially
fucking
for
hot
someone who
as
makes
shit.
as much money as you
So
do.
bad.
I thought they were gonna try. Like he's gonna hunt them down in the wild.
Golden Cold says they don't sound very efficient. It's not a.
Be
It's not a matter that
very
they're not
quiet.
efficient.
I'm
It's a
on
matter
AC
that
units.
these homes
Snort,
are not
snort,
built for
snort.
air conditioning. Like I told you, these homes are built to retain heat. So even though I have the air conditioner pumping, this room heats up abnormally hot compared to other homes. All the homes in Washington were built like this because Washington didn't used to be hot. So when they built this, they built it for a moderate climate, thinking, oh man, in the winters when it gets cooler, they're going to want to have a
Yes,
warm
DSP,
house. and
we're-
not
we're gonna
spend a
come
lot
to
of
you
money
for
on heating.
science.
And there's no problem in the summer because it doesn't get hot in the summer. The complete opposite. Now it's hot as fuck in the summer. So now it's like you built a house to be an oven, and what do you think's going to happen in the summer? It's just going to completely fucking overheat. What I really need is I need central air, but that's not going to happen. Like I said, when I first moved in here, okay, I turned on the system, the air system, and there was like no air coming out in certain rooms. So I had a professional come and look, and he told me the ductwork is done wrong on this house. He's like, on these homes out here, they never intended for the air to really work that well because it never got hot. And so they said, oh, because moderate climate, you don't really need central air, so it just doesn't work very well. He said, in order to actually have central air work in this house, I would have to have all the ductwork redone and then buy the central air system. And he says that would probably cost about between $10,000 and $15,000 to get done. Guess how much money I don't have, okay? So it ain't gonna happen.
You have the money to buy a laptop, Xbox Series X, a vest.
Okay.
Fuck ton of money into WWE Champions.
Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about this anyway. It's pretty derailing. It's nothing to do with the stream.
You're the one who keeps
Okay, so
talking
anyway,
about
guys,
it, so...
That's what's going on in gaming. We had a few game delays, which are pretty fucking annoying. The other thing going on is that a lot... Well, I say a lot. It's not. It's actually the opposite. A few lucky people, okay,
Shills, assholes, ack.
have been able to get into an exclusive tech demo. All right? A tech demo for Halo Infinite. And apparently, I guess it's supposed to be running on Xbox One style. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, oh, it's only for Xbox Series X level graphics. Apparently, it's like Xbox One graphics. But
Terrible, Dachi.
the people who were playing it, first of all, were only the select few.
The select few shills, ack.
Play it. And even then, they're having issues getting
Guy
in.
is so
saying that they're trying
jealous.
to play it, and it's like kicking them out, or they're not allowed to get in. But for the select few that have been able to play it, they're actually saying it's quite good. That the game feels like a hybrid of Halo 2 and Halo 5. Now, I played Halo 5, and I actually thought it was good, but it just didn't feel like Halo. I was like, man, Halo 5 multiplayer isn't bad at all. It just kind of feels like a generic first-person shooter. It didn't feel to me like I was playing the uniqueness of Halo. Now, I never really played Halo 2. I played Halo 3. And Halo 3 I thought was really good. The only complaint I had about it was that the graphics weren't great. But everything else about that game, the gameplay I liked. And I actually played Halo 3 for about 2 to 3 months hardcore after it came out. Until the release of Modern Warfare 1. And then I dropped it completely. Because Modern Warfare 1 blew me away with how graphically it looked. Okay?
Only cares about the graphics.
But anyway.
Gameplay, fun.
This game plays
nope.
like old
Only
school
about
Halo. I'm going to like it.
The graphics.
Seriously, like, I know how old school Halo plays. And it's pretty fun. And I would very, very much enjoy that. So I hope that they're truthful about this. And by the way, this year I think finally is going to be, and you could call me out on this later in the year, and we can see if I was right or not. Okay, I feel that 2021 is the year that Call of Duty is finally going to be unseated.
So Midfirst finally second to him seems
and lose
suspect
its
to me.
prominence as the top.
We don't know that yet,
shooter
Hemi.
Out there, all right.
They
And I'm
increased
gonna
what
say
he
this for 2 reasons.
owes. If
Number
they do
one,
go
because
after
I
him,
feel
but
Call
they
of
haven't
Duty
actually
will
gone
have
after him
strong
yet.
competition, which it never does.
Which hopefully they do.
But I feel it's going to have strong competition from both Halo Infinite and Battlefield, 2043 or whatever it is. I feel that both games are going to give it really staunch competition. That's number one. Number two, if you guys haven't
I say
noticed,
before I bought my house, the
Activision
bank had to have an
Blizzard
inspection
doing
done
so
to make sure
well.
there's nothing wrong with the house.
They are really being destroyed by the media movement for insanely.
And the only thing I had to do was get the
practices,
septic tank pumped.
internally having a terrible,
Make sure that
toxic,
worked.
disgusting, frat boy, sexist culture, doing terrible things in regards to mistreating employees. Not that any of this is a surprise, but apparently it is. But I really feel because of the really negative press that they're getting, there's going to be people who are going to be very, very reluctant to jump on and buy a product from them in the next few months. And in addition to that, there's two viable alternatives in Battlefield and Halo Infinite, one of which, if you have Game Pass, you get it for free anyway, right? So, I feel this may be the year Call of Duty gets unseated. I'm not saying no one's going to buy the new Call of Duty. What I'm saying is,
There's no Carl.
there's finally
You should
a
stop
reason
judging
to
how well a
not
company is doing by the way
play
Twitter
Call of
feels
Duty.
about them.
The last few
You don't
years,
see the whole
there's
picture,
nothing,
dude.
There's no competition. This is the only major FPS game coming out with any kind of polish or anything. You know, everything else has been a fucking stupid co-op looter shooter or co-op battle royale. There's been no actual heavy-duty first-person shooter that's been in line with that. You know what I'm saying? Snow Carl, you need to shut up right now. He just says,
You're disagreeing
stop
with me,
judging how well
dude.
company's doing by the way Twitter feels about them. You don't see the whole picture. The Bill Cosby suite.
Hush.
That's all I have to say. The Bill Cosby suite.
I think
Now, stop.
I've seen Hush.
Don't mention this ever again.
Sounds
today.
familiar.
Okay, thanks.
Wow, Snow
Anyway.
Car, way to get smacked down
So, yeah.
for
this
differing
may be
an
the year
opinion from him.
that there are other games that unseat Call of Duty. I guess we'll have to see.
There's audio, apparently. Ugh.
Anyway, I'm just curious. Stanley plays, it's not allegations of a Bill Cosby suite. There's pictures and text messages proving everything. You're very behind, Stanley plays. You're very behind.
How dare Stanley and Snow Girl have opinions that differ from him? Silence! I end you. YouTube won't do anything, sadly. The fuck is he doing? He's really just
All right. I'm just
jacking
trying to
it?
see if there's anything else to talk about today that I didn't know about. But, nah, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's anything going on.
Don't know what's worse, the Cosby suite or the Burnell suite.
All right, guys. Anything else that you guys would like to talk about before we get to shout-outs? Actually, you know what? Let's just do shout-outs. Let's start with YouTube shout-outs. Hold on. So, YouTube shout-outs. We start off with CD Project 7, who did a super chat and says, put the platinum on the poll and let the democracy decide. No. Plum Girl did a $5 super chat and says, stay cool. I feel for you. It's been between 90 and 100 degrees here for weeks with high humidity. I'm sick of the summer. And there's hazy, unhealthy air this week due to fires. Yeah, there's going to be, from what I'm going to understand, right now the air quality is just kind of okay. But last year we had really bad air quality.
Chris Chan banged his mom, just did a
during the
99-cent
summer,
super chat.
And they're arguing that it's likely going to happen again this year. So I already bought better air filters and put them into my system, my air system. So, we'll see if it helps or not. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty
Chris
bad.
Chan's
Yeah,
trending.
wildfires and shit in addition to this.
Hey, Keen Bean, how you doing?
Pretty debilitating.
Oh, the message later. There was no message. It was just the name of Chris
just a
Chan
tip.
banged his mom.
So Play Cool did a couple of tips. First tip today, $1.30, and he says, "Sup, man? Have you read about the PlayStation 5 beta update in test? 3D audio via TV speakers will be a thing. You won't need headphones for it any longer. Can this feature be the solution for your setup? I have yet to play Danganronpa V3, but 2 was my favorite. No, this will not help me at all, Play Cool, because I can't use my speakers. If I do, it'll create a significant amount of echo. It's one thing to just have, like, my headphones
Chris Chan audio
playing on the side of me.
leaked. Apparently, they're
Because
talking about
the
banging his
headphones
mom.
aren't, like, loud or defined enough. They're not creating an echo in the room. It's very little amount of sound coming out of the headphones. So you can't really hear it on my microphone. Maybe a little bit, but it doesn't pick up incredibly loud or anything like that. If I was using my TV speakers, it would be picked up in the mic, and then you'd hear echo. It would basically make the stream unwatchable. So sadly, that won't help me at all.
As opposed to it already being unwatchable.
PlayCool92 did another $1 tip and says, 65-hour visual novels aren't that long. The first one that I ever finished to rewrite took me 140 hours. The thing is, I downed it in a month. I loved it. Visual novels are the best storytelling mediums, but for streaming, which sucks, because things like Umineko have amazing writing. Yeah, I hate to say it, but unless you're the kind of gamer where you have an audience that really, really likes visual novels, it's, they're so effing long. It's hard to even retain viewership. And I'll be honest, like with Danganronpa, I did like the plot of the game, but there were segments that were just incredibly boring, segments of 2-3 hours of filler. And in addition to that, imagine if you're a streamer and you basically have to tell people, oh, by the way, if you want to watch my Danganronpa streams, you literally have to watch every single one, because if you don't, you miss out on plot points. And when you come back, you'll have absolutely no idea what's going on. So you're essentially telling someone, you have to go watch 40 hours of gameplay before you attend my stream. That's a tall order. It's not like you can just jump in at any time and understand what's going on. It's not like that at all. It's kind of the opposite. So I would argue that if you like visual novels, they're probably really good to play by yourself. They're a good way to relax and chill and have a good time after a day of work or school. You sit down, you play for a few hours, you advance the plot, you have a good time. But streaming, it's tough. Just being honest, it is tough. to be playing a visual novel and retain viewership and interest in it. It's just tough. 4.5 months, 65 hours.
It's a 39-hour game.
Right?
It's a 39-hour game. According to how to beat it.
Snowcrawl's $8.30 says this: you've been ordering a lot in the past year. Would we consider a regular customer? How much you tip to Uber Eats or Foodora, etc. Guys, 10 to 20 bucks a delivery or what? In Sweden, I only tip 10%. Certain apps will usually recommend a certain amount, and what I would want to do is I try to make it. Number one, I try to make it in scale to what you're ordering, and number two, you try to make it worth the person's while. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, if I'm going to order 2 entrees from a place and it's like a decent amount of money, I'll try to be sure that I'm paying at least what that app recommends for the tip, okay? At least what the app recommends. Now, by the way, that's more than 10%. If I'm trying to think now, I think actually the apps here in America do 20%. I'm pretty sure they do 20% by default. Yes, actually, I can confirm that because now I'm thinking about like the cost of what it is to order.
Man, he sure knows a lot about food, doesn't he?
What I've been tipping.
And ordering
Yeah,
it through
about
DoorDash.
20%. So it's roughly 20. Now sometimes I'll go a little higher depending on what I'm ordering. If I'm ordering a ton of food or it's expensive food, you know that it's like a lot
ton
more
or
work.
expensive.
Then
What are you?
maybe I'll go
You're
a few bucks
broke,
higher.
fucker. You're always crying, I'm broke, I have no money. But now
Well, here I
you're
usually
admitting
do
to
about
ordering
20%.
expensive food.
Most restaurants say the default you should do is 15% as a tip.
20%.
So as a rule
Fuck
of
15.
thumb,
Do 20.
It's supposed to be around 15, but I around 20. Okay? And by the way, you may not realize this. Guess what? How much money that driver makes on the delivery? Are you ready to hear this? Because you're not gonna like it. They make what you tip them. That's it. They make your tips. The company that does the app takes all the other profits from the transaction, any fees, anything like that. They make the only profit that the driver gets.
So
is
I've
what you
never
tip.
DoorDashed.
Pretty
I
fucked
want
up.
crab rangoon with pepper steak
So
and
think
all
about
that. I'm driving there and picking it up. You know, I'll call them first and be like, hey, make this and I'll come pick it up and
There's
I'll
no
do that.
base pay for them working for these companies. Pretty shitty. That's the gig economy in America. Okay. Snowcrawl tipped another $1.30 and says, I think in light of recent events in regard to certain stream regulars, it would be very pertinent to remind all your fans and regulars to keep their internet profiles separate from their online one and not reveal personal info. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So, I don't even know specifically what Snowcrawl's referencing, but I'll just say this.
You
Ladies
mean
and
your
gentlemen,
fans
the
getting
internet is not a
doxxed,
safe
asshole.
place. There are many malicious parties on the internet who, if they can hurt you and do it anonymously and get away with it, they will do it just because they can. They don't even need a reason to, all right? That's how messed up some people are. They literally sit here on the internet saying, who can I hurt today? And get away with it, and then they laugh to themselves and they feel like they had some kind of an impact on someone's life, okay? I strongly recommend you separate your online profile, your online persona, from your personal real-life one. Don't use the same name as something you use in real life. Don't use any kind of identifying information in your tags. If you're going to have a profile on Twitter or Facebook, don't fucking post up all your personal information. Don't put your friends on there. Don't put your family members on there. Don't tell people where you work. Don't tell people where you live. Say that you're a turtle. Say that you're a turtle who lives under a rock in Hoboken, New Jersey. If everyone just said they were a turtle who lives under a rock in Hoboken, New Jersey, the internet would actually be a safe place. But it's not.
Oh, this is fucking
People
hilarious.
are malicious. They will do anything they can with personal info. They will. It's pretty fucked up.
There's one turtle. Well,
So,
what's this
do
turtle
your
sitting on?
best
Another
to
turtle.
hide info
It's
and
turtles
don't
all
bring
the
up
way
personal
down.
stuff. If you're gonna say personal stuff about yourself, oh, I do this for a living. Oh, I do that. That's a big risk. I'm just being honest here. You have to be as ambiguous as possible. Do not, I'm the exception to the rule. I'm a content creator that puts himself out there on the internet every day. I'm a public persona. You guys are not public personas. You don't want to be a public persona. Trust me. You don't. Because then all your shit, all your dirty laundry gets aired out publicly, right?
What if you don't have dirty laundry?
I strongly
Ooh.
recommend that all of you guys do what you can.
Yes, am I not
Find
turtly
your
enough for the
personal
Turtle
info.
Club?
Do not
Turtle.
use it on the internet. And by the way, like I said, don't. Oh, I'm gonna be Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones CA on Twitch, right? Or Mr. I love the Yankees and live down the street from Yankee Stadium. That's my name on YouTube. Probably a bad idea. You don't want any personal identifiers, all right?
Turtle power! Go ninja,
Oh,
go
no, I
ninja,
thought
go,
Turtle Dude,
go,
I did.
go ninja, go
Turtle
ninja,
Dude actually
go,
is
go.
a turtle who lives under a rock in Hoboken, New Jersey, and now I doxed him. I'm sorry, Turtle Dude. I'm very sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Do everything anonymously, guys. Or the detractors will get you. Evil AG will be hiding outside your bushes.
I guess.
Go ninja,
That's it.
go ninja.
I'm just looking
go,
around.
Go,
Oh, wait a
go
minute.
ninja,
Yeah, that's
go
it.
ninja,
I
go,
shouted that
go.
one out, didn't I? Oh, wait. Or did I?
He doesn't verify tips anymore.
Yes,
He's
I
given
did.
up
I
on that
shouted
scam.
out. Okay. All right, guys. Let's take a break. Let's take a few minutes
A break from what?
I'm going to use the restroom. And when we come back, it'll be Fallout New Vegas continuing on. As I explained, we're doing the
And we all know we don't
Robocop
watch the gameplay.
quests
Gameplay's
today to
boring as
start
shit.
off, and then after that, we'll just do whatever. We're going to be doing stuff on the strip all day long. So, getting into the fun meat of the content of the game, and I hope that you will join me for the fun in just a few minutes. Thank you, guys. I'll see you after the break.
So let's turn that volume down. We don't need to hear shitty music. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That was god awful. Got some good salt out of it though. You have to admit, man. Just say you're a turtle that lives in Hoboken. Don't let anyone know that you're a real person, dude. Why is that so loud? I thought I turned it down. I did. It's so loud. Turn it down even more. Oh yeah, Leon's having a great time now. Loving it. Hey, X-Missionma. How you doing? I was hoping Final Fantasy VII would have won that poll, but it didn't. See ya, Kirk. So I'm going to be heading to the driving range here pretty soon. Get some balls, and then meet up at my friend's house. He's got a couple toolboxes to load on his truck. Yeah, I love that. He has 221. I got 91 people watching. Yay. I have a little under half of the viewers. Mind you, he's got 192,000 subs now. He's got 192,000 subs. 221 people watching. Good job, DSP. Good job. I wanted him to do it because A, he hates the game. B, he hates the cross-dressing scene. 3, it's a long-ass game. And D, fuck with him. Because I know he didn't want to play it. Oh, apparently it's 75 degrees in Renton. But he's claiming that it's 80 degrees in his office. How is it 80 degrees in your office with AC running, but it's 75 degrees in Renton? Gee, I wonder why he would lie about it being so hot, so he doesn't have to wear his vest, guys. Yeah, 192,000 people. Got maybe 20 people in chat. Wow. Yeah. It's like 76 degrees here. That's a good Adachi. I say it was pretty warm past couple days. Then it's cooled off today. He's got to lie about everything, dude. Especially if it's something he doesn't want to do or doesn't like. Fuck. Oh god, the Midwest is the worst for weather. Yay! It's 90 degrees. 3 days later, it's 20 degrees. What the fuck happened? 1 year, oh hey, it's 67 degrees on New Year's Eve. Everyone's going out having a great time. 3 days later, it's negative 20. Yay! Weather in the Midwest sucks. Terrible. Thinking he's only at $4 in tips goal. I'm guessing there's gonna be some whale calls coming out. Whale call. I can imagine moving to the UK. Like, they don't speak English in the UK. They're all, "Hello, governor. Top morning." It's like, what the hell did you just say? Speak English. They're not sex dolls. The one on the left in the pink is a cosplayer. She does a lot of cosplaying. The one on the right is the Samsung assistant. Yeah, I couldn't get face rig to work today. It's like, well, if I can't get face rig to work, I gotta have something to show you guys. Besides his god-awful fan art that's trash. So one of those. I love those pictures, Manticore, where it's like, here it is yesterday. 23 degrees with snow. The next day, literally, it's 24 hours later. The exact same timestamp on the camera. Just 24 hours later. 72 and sunny. I know that was the joke. And also they actually speak real English, not third grade American English. Murico, where the official language of the country is third grade English. I tell you what, y'all. Used to could do a better accent. Give me a minute, I used to could again. Ah, kan banwa on ka? One of my favorite things about learning about Japanese, Gohan. You know what that is? That's rice. That's right, Goku named his son Gohan. Named his son Rice. Like, what? Oh, technically, Go space Han is Rice. Well, Gohan's name doesn't have a space in it, but... Graduated from the 3rd grade, only took me 3 years. Sure, it all depends on where you put the space and where you put the emphasis on. Niku is meat, Mizu is wara, Gohan is obviously rice. Honestly, going to any other country costs a lot of money. It's a real fucking hassle. Did you know you can't just move to Canada? They treat Canada like it's an actual country. It's like, bitch, you're just northern U.S. Tell me you can't just move to Canada. And you'd have to get a job in Japan, though. Oh yeah, that condo has so many issues. But it had a gated community, and that's the only thing he cared about. Gated community. And it was in the Northwest Pacific area. That's all he cared about. One round of WWE Champions for him. Probably one, maybe two swipes. With how upgraded and overpowered his account is. Ooh, 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 ooh. But it doesn't make sense. Like, it's Canada. It's not a real country. Guy used to go there all the time before I know, before 9/11, when you didn't need a passport or anything, you could just go. Like, hey, we're 19. We can't drink in America. We're going to Canada. Spend a weekend in Windsor. Or weekend in Toronto. Just go to Canada. Spend a weekend there getting shit-faced. Then drive back down. Like, Canada used to just be like, I'm bored. You want to go to Canada for a couple hours? Sure, let's go to Canada for a couple hours. Dick around in Canada for a bit. Because they also got stores in the malls that we don't have in America. So that was kind of cool to do. Just get bored. Like, let's go to Canada today. All right, we're going to Canada. Now it's like, all right, well, I got to get my passport. Got to get my visa. Got to get my birth certificate. Got to get my social security card. Got to get a contract from the President of the United States saying I'll come back. It's like, bitch. It's too many hoops to jump through now to just go to Canada. Yeah, the exact same condo he got, if he'd gotten it in Texas, would probably been 50 grand less at least. Hey, Renee. Yeah, but Texas would have central air in the homes. Well, Texas, like Washington, would have no state income tax. That's what he was worried about. I don't want to pay 1.4% state income tax, guys. So I'm going to blow my entire life savings moving to Northwest Pacific area, one of the most expensive places to live in the country. Like, what would it cost less? Staying in the Connecticut condo, paying that shit off, while paying the 1.4% state income tax, or moving across the country, blowing your entire savings account, buying an expensive, way too much for you condo, and one of the, probably I would say the third most expensive area to live in the country. Connecticut condo, 1.4% state income tax, pay that shit off, have no debt. Third most expensive place in the country to live, but no state income tax. He finally caused enough shit for, I think, King Goken to finally ban his ass. So, well, it's about damn time. For DSP, anyways. I enjoyed King Vanity. He annoyed a lot of people. Yeah, as Forever brings up, it was the second time he blew his life savings. The first time was when he was traveling the country doing the Street Fighter stuff. And he even said, when he did the YouTube thing, like, hey, I finally paid off all my debts, guys. I no longer have any credit card debt. Moves to Seattle. $133,000 in credit card debt. He's already said he's gonna die in the house. But here's what's funny. He won't use a drill or nails or anything to hang stuff up. It's all gotta be the sticky tack stuff. Because, well, I don't want to hurt the resale value. But you've already said it numerous times you are going to die in that house. Why are you worried about resale value when you've stated numerous occasions you are going to die in that house? Hey, Flooded Dark. Like when I hung up my controllers and the headset for the HTC Vive and the scanners and all that, it's like, oh no, if I drill holes here, I'm going to hurt the resale value. Well, bitch, this is going to be my house. The only time I leave this house is when I die. So the fuck do I care about resale value? See, I didn't worry about it. It's like, alright, well, drill here, drill there, done. Which DSP could do, because he has stated numerous times. He's going to die in that house. I'm surprised with his chat bringing up Chris Chan that he's avoided the topic of Chris Chan. It was pretty funny. It's like, gee, chat's talking about something. Chris Chan banging his mouth. No, I'm not going to talk about that at all, guys. Exactly, and he's already said it. He's not leaving that house. He's going to die in that condo. Audio leaked of Chris Chan talking about how he banged his mom. Yeah, ugh. Terrible, I know. Yes, Fitness, do not bring up him selling the condo. I'm not selling the condo, I'm going to die in the condo. Like, okay, well, maybe take better care of the condo then. Maybe if you plan on staying there and dying in that house, get the central air. If you really don't plan on leaving, get the central air. Do the upgrades you need if you don't plan on leaving the house ever. Like, it's a weird quasi-state he lives in of, no, I can't do that, it'll hurt to resell the house. So you're going to sell the house? No, I refuse to sell the house. Then why are you worried about the resale value of the house? He's going to cast him to himself. Wasn't that the one where the guy built, like, locked himself inside the wall, like, building the bricks up and all that to lock himself inside the wall? God, I can't. DSP is... And also, why is it... Everything in his life is, well, if it doesn't help me right, meow, I'm not going to do it. But then suddenly, oh no, I can't do that. I'll have to resell the house. Well, why don't you get your bills due date changed to a later date after you get paid? No, it wouldn't help me until next month, guys. Well, yeah, but then next month it would help. No, I can't do it. But then, no, I can't do that to the house. It would hurt the resale value. I was like, thankfully my house is small enough I don't need central air. I got my one unit that I can just turn on when I need to. And it says that there is duct work in the house, but it's just done wrong, guys. I highly doubt that, but yeah, that would mean people have to come inside the Gout Fortress, and we can't allow that. They could be trolls and detractors. So maybe Christian was just mad he wasn't the #1 topic on Kiwi Farms anymore. It's like, I know, I'll say I banged my mom, get myself back to #1 on Kiwi Farms. Which is still messed up, but yeah. Alan Wrench, how you doing? Just waiting for DSP to come back from his break. God damn, he's taking an extra long break. He really does not want to play FallGout. Nope, he's still not back yet. Oh, now we get the Sonic Bestiality song. Yay! He did not. His chat brought it up multiple times and he refuses to mention anything about it. Man, his chat is dead. Let's see, he's got 221 viewers still. I got 66. Back to his chat. And he's also chewed out anyone who brought up Activision in a way that didn't agree with his view on it. He's at $4 in tips. So he's probably doing a whale call, trying to find a whale. Please show up so when I come back from break I got a good tip to talk about, guys. Please, I'm begging you. Tip me. Just the tip. Do it, Luis. See, I gotta get ready to go to the driving range. Former pro fighting game player refuses to play any fighting games but one. Say, I was gonna try to get a hentai versus evil started today, but then other things came up, and then the Jorcenda video took forever to upload. It took like 45 minutes to upload. Like, sheesh. I mean, yeah, it's like 20 minutes long, but still. He was up almost 1 o'clock his time, wasn't he? No, more like midnight his time. He was up to like midnight his time playing video games, and then spent the next 4 hours sitting on his chair playing WWE Gotcha. It's still a mess. He's been cleaning for a month and it's still a shit show. And then he had apparently some plumbing people there to fix the toilet and sink. Like, goddamn. Come on, DSP, it's 3:30. We're just 14, no, actually it's 3:31. We're 14 minutes away from a 2-hour pre-stream. Oh, is he back? Guess he heard me talking about him.
Alright guys, let's get started. I am hot. My neck is killing me. I actually pinched a nerve in my neck this morning. I don't know how, I just twisted my neck a certain way. And
yes, Sunspot, he finally finished after doing like 2 hours of overtime last night.
I hate when that happens. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm very
2 hours of overtime to finally beat the game.
So now, I need to distract myself with fun games. So I hope that we can do that today right here live on stream. Okay guys, let's get started.
Because Florida Dark, if he did that, he would have to change his schedule, and he can't do that.
Yes.
He's got his boss to answer to. Of course, he's the boss, but still.
Did I sleep funny? No, I don't think so. In fact, I woke up and didn't have it. And then all of a sudden, it happened like, I would argue, I was already awake. And I got out of bed and I was doing my usual morning routine, and that's when it happened. So it wasn't like I slept wrong. I didn't even have the pain or the issue until after I got out of bed and started moving around. Which, incidentally, that's actually the worst I ever had it, okay, was, like I said, about a decade ago, where I woke up. This is when I lived in Connecticut. I woke up and I twisted my neck a certain way, and I got insane shooting pain down the back of my neck, through my shoulder.
You can't even turn your head without breaking something. DSP, you're falling apart.
My thumb for about 2.5 months. And then it came
You
back.
turned your neck, and it
that's the worst
crippled
I
you
ever
for
had.
2
I
months.
had an ongoing nerve issue
The fuck is
with my
wrong with you?
neck and my back for a while.
You're not wrong there,
It
Ferojin.
is, you know. Okay, are we ready to go?
12 minutes away from 2-hour pre-stream, sad face.
My cheek.
Although he
mouth
hasn't
looks
started
a bit
yet.
Swollen, I'm being told. No.
Gin face.
My mouth feels normal to me. How can you even see that my mouth looks swollen? Oh, I wanted to blow it up. It's not ready to go. I want to blow this up. This look at myself. Hold on. Get rid of all this crap.
Wow. DSP the professional.
What is this? There we go. Now let's blow up the camera.
Oh, that's right. You guys can't see. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm so ugly. No. No. Looks normal. My face looks normal to me. I gotta get extreme close up. Hold on. There we go. Real ugly. Oh man, I am really looking ugly today. Look at this. I'm like a beast. I look like a beast.
What the hell?
Ugh. Oh, it looks fine to me. Anyway, are we ready to continue? Scary stuff.
Still hasn't technically played a game yet.
Okay. All right, let's get started, everyone.
11 minutes away
Alright,
from a
everybody,
2-hour
it's time to
pre-stream.
return to Fallout New Vegas for a fun, chill session. Last time around, we were doing a lot of stuff here on the Strip, if you remember correctly. And now, what we're going to do is I think we're going to do the missions.
I guess we'll call it pre-stream. So he was 10 minutes away from a 2-hour pre-stream.
I think we'll do this
10
next,
minutes
and
away
then
from a 2-hour pre-stream.
what
Good
I'm
job,
thinking we'll do
DSP.
after we finish that, because after that, Rex should actually become a follower, which will be cool. Then I think we will do some of the stuff here on the Strip that I haven't done yet. For example, there's at least 2 casinos. There's Ultralux and there's Gomorrah, where there's a ton of missions for those. And I think I want to do those, go into those, and start their
Like
quest
she
lines
kisses
and stuff
him.
like
She
that.
doesn't kiss
Some
him.
more stuff on the Strip today. I'm feeling the Strip today. I am. Okay. So, we gotta go talk to Julie. Julie's all the way over
Okay,
here
so
on
you're boring as shit when you do this shit. Go away. Shut the fuck up.
the lights and everything. I like how it looks.
I got shit I want to get done today, like going to the driving range and having my friend load a couple toolboxes into his truck. So with that, I think I'm gonna let you guys go.
You're welcome.
God, can you imagine? An hour and 50-minute pre-stream. Other gamers do it.
Bodies it just by neck.
Yeah, for maybe 10 minutes.
Nerve pain. So right now I'm fine, but if I
Maybe 10 minutes.
shooting pain down my neck.
There is no hour and 50-minute long pre-stream from any other streamer, ever. Has never happened, will never happen. Like, what the shit?
Okay.
But yeah, with that, guys, I'm gonna let you go.
Girls, I cannot wait for the Vegas
Thank you for watching.
Right now I'm
Holla holla for the dollar. Gamer Pass, Warren, Adachi, and me. And again, thank you for all for watching. Hopefully I was able to entertain you at least a little bit. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day, guys.